Now go for option note. If you have some prior experience with plotting figure in Python, you might be familiar with plot.show command. Okay, if you decide to use this command, please place it after the line of code that check your answer. In this case, please after the after step 3 check, and the checking code will be the error. Okay, go for this checking code will be the error now. Okay, first run the plot.show. Here plot.show. Plot.show. What this? Go for Kaggle. Want to go the learning base, learning topic, and go the data visualization, and go for line chart. Okay, tutorial. Yes, this is the tutorial. Now, not now. And here are the topic that you learn and apply in the exercise. Okay, and here we want to plot something. Okay, so plot first, so create a figure. Which figure are you plot? Then ln plot. Okay, here what to do here? Hmm, line chart showing the number of visitors to each museum over time. The convenes the museum, the figure house museum. Okay, the figure house museum. Where the figure house museum? The firehouse museum. Yeah, sorry, a firehouse museum. I guess I had. That is the firehouse museum. Okay, here is the 2018. All of here is the 2018 and 7 here, right? Means January, March, April, May, June, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, right, what is right? The Firehouse Museum claim they ran an event 2014 that brought an incredible number of visitors, and that they should be get extra budget to run a civil event again. The other museum think this type of event are not that important. Budget should split purely based on received visitor average day. In 2014, Firehouse an incredible event. Here, many visitors are come their event, and here they get on extra income. And other museum think about it is useless. They are not do it. Okay, to show the museum boot how the event compare to regular traffic at each museum. To show the museum boot, we show the museum boot how the event the compared to regular traffic is used. Create a line chart that show how the number of visitors to each museum evolved over year. Over time, your figure should have 4 lines on for each museum. Optional. Okay. Step 3 hint. I want to give hint something. If I go hint, hit running means what? Yeah, did. क्या भाई okay, here what to do? We yeah, to show the museum board. So if we want to show the museum board, okay, show the museum board how the event compare to regular traffic at each museum. Create a line chart. Okay, we create a line chart. Okay, create a line chart where how the number of visitor, line chart number of visitor for to each museum able to one time. Means that yeah, uh, in my mind, yeah, here is the 2018 data here. I don't know how much data here, but here is the 2018 data. Here is the available. I do not know. Here I guess 3 museum here, and we want to now available. It is the museum name, I guess. So here each museum how the evolved the means that a line chart we create the line chart here. Each how the evolved over here. Okay. Okay. Shape of your aspect to अच्छा. Okay. line plot, it is the next line corresponding the data. Okay, okay, figure size data is equal to Spotify data. No, we want, if I do that, we know that the what is the data here, data name, I guess know that here's a data name, I guess museum data. Okay, and if I want to create line plot, if I go to that a line plot showing the daily global stream of, so SNS dot we create as the line plot, and that write the data. It is the syntax, don't remember the syntax, just understand the level of the level means the what to write. You write expect to shape what you write here, it show here. Okay, so write the data here name and label what you want to label name, and it is the x level means here date. Okay, x level, y level, date, this way you write. And what is the data is the museum data. Okay, you just copy out the museum data and go the code here and just write first here what asks about to show the museum how the event compared to regular traffic, create a line chart, they show how the number of visitors each input out you figure should full answer. So first here sns dot line plot here and data equal to here will be the museum, I guess here data name is a museum data where okay, I guess museum data. Okay, it is okay, sorry, this. So if you want to write here, write the museum data. Okay, museum data dot info. Okay, if you write here, not run, it is museum data dot info. Now run it is. So I will the fair house, I guess now is the will adobe. Okay, museum 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 data dot info. Okay, info. Okay, sorry, info this here. Now if you run this, you just the what is the column name here. First we want to this column name. Okay, so copy this column name, paste here, Avila Adobe, paste here, and that write the level. What you write the level, right? Similar things here. That's it. After the next, go to the line plot. You just copy out the full code here, here, do it, and do it, and do it. Okay, or I just copy this and copy this here. It is not like the base code. Okay, it's not good for like the base code. Base code is better. Okay, and then is the Chinese American Museum. Copy out. Here you paste. Here you paste. Copy the American tropical interpretation. You did not understand what I want to here copy out. Okay, I want to copy not for I want to copy it is just disgusting many times. Okay, and here. Okay, now it is complete. If you run out of the sns dot x level, okay, x level 1 2, so if you write that x level dot date and you write the date also, date. Okay, now write it creates the and there, right, see that here 2014 2015 2016 2017 2018, here all of this data here are write it, but you don't know here data is available. And if here is this is the Chinese data, Chinese here visitor is the less. Okay, and if you see that is a fair house museum, its visitor is highest to 2014 to 15 when they are extra event in the museum. Okay, and the here is the American tropical as it is the normal, and every time in constant way. Avila Adobe museum is the this. Okay, if you see the here is the in other way do it, but I will have the fair or Chinese American, but my code also is correct. I guess module Chevron has no attribute X level. Modules if I had date, if I not like the date, that is SNS dot X level is the correct, I guess. Plot dot X level here, right? Okay, so this is the also is the here is the if you write and now is the you print out, then I guess it is the correct. Yes, it is correct. And if you want to another way here, what right here figure says 1260, 1260, write it, it is not such much important. And I write in what I write here, I every in different way means like, but here what to do here is a figure, write the width and height size. Here is the 12, it is the 6, it is the uh, everywhere it is used line chart here line SNS line plot, and write the date the museum or hold the data and hold the and month, and title is the monthly visit to Angeles City Museum. There's a great way, but my data is a great way, so complete this the okay. Now go for next topic. Okay, I completed this. Now go for the bar chart by heat map. Now understand the bar chart and heat map. Okay. Uh, Here is the bar chart. Now that you can create your own line chart, it's time to learn about more chart type. By the way, if this is your first experience with writing code in Python, you should be very proud of all that you have accomplished so far, because it's never easy to learn a completely new skill. If you stick with the course, you will notice that everything will only get easier. Will the charts you will build will get more impressive, since the code is pretty similar for all the chart. Like any skill, coding become natural over time with repetition. In this tutorial, you learn about the bar chart and heat map. Okay, we learn about here bar chart and heat map. Set up the notebook. First, we want to set up the notebook. As always, we begin by setting up the coding environment. When we writing the code, first we set up the environment. Where we write first, setting the environment. Select the database. Okay, here it is the Exceledro, I guess .com. Here I guess then it is the select the data. In this tutorial, we work on the data set from the US Department transaction that track flight delay. It is the US Department of the transaction flight delay. Means here it is the month. It is the, I guess the flight sector and flight delay. Here write it. In this tutorial, where data is used a month where one is the January, two is the February, etc. column, and each entry show the arrival delay. Okay, for different airline and month. Negative entry denote flight that intended to arrive earlier, and that where is the negative. Okay, it is the earlier flight. For instance, the average American airline flight airline is the AM. Okay, quote in January arrive rough 7 minutes late, and the average Al Kasha airline flight airline AS. Okay, late roughly 3 minutes late here. Okay, here work on this. Here work on this data set. Okay, load the data first. Load the data. As before, we load the data say using pt.readcsv. Okay, and now when we work on the data, then firstly see about what is that the CSV. It is the Excel sheet in different data sets. We use different loading function to load the data set. Okay, here first create the uh, here first create the variable. Here we input the CSV file and reading the file into the variable file pd or read CSV, and file path it is the write it and index column month. Okay, and now we do it. You might notice that the code is slightly shorter than what we use in the previous story. In this case, since the row level, the month column do not correspond to data, we don't add parse date true in the parenthesis, but we keep the first two pieces of the text as before to provide both. The file part for the file path for the data, in this case flight file path, and the name of the column that will be used to index column. Examine the data. Since the data set is small, we can easily print all of its content. This is done by writing a single line of code with just the name of the data set. Print the data. If you here we know about the here we clear about if we work the data set, what is the better flight data. Here all of the data set here. Okay, bar chart on a now in previous here we created the line chart. How do we create the line chart? SNS dot line plus in many ways. And now how we learn about how to create the bar chart. Say we had like create a bar chart. First it is a figure, means that you just write the figure size, means it is a you write the figure size. You generally you write the 10 16 12 16, it is not necessary. Plot here, how write plot dot figure, figure figure, and write the figure size and equal to here write the 1016. It is that it determines the graph width and length. Okay, and write the title. Here is a plot dot title. Here write about it is the title, means in upper the graph. And if you create the bar chart, SNS dot bar plot. Okay, bar plot here bar, SNS dot bar plot, write the bar plot, then you write the x is the index. Here flight data, here data set is the flight data and previously, and dot index, and y here flight data and specific column. Okay, and we compare of this, and a y level here y level we write the y level, write the arable term in minute. Okay, if you see the graph, first the 10 16 it determines the graph uh, length percent width, and this determines the average. It is the title, and there's the x is the flight data. Okay, flight data, it is a flight data, and nk. Okay, nk we see about the nk. Okay, 11 16 10, 11 16 10. Okay, the 11 16 10, this is the it is the x wire here index, it is the y wire it is. Okay, here x, here is the flight data index. Flight data index means that here 1 2 3 4, it is a flight data in 1 2 3 4. It is the nk means we this data set. Okay, this data set he write this data set format. And here is the plotting. Y level you write the arable delimited. Okay, clear about this. Next go the command for customizing the text title and vertical axis level and the size of the figure are familiar from the previous tutorial. The code that creates the bar chart is new. Okay, bar chart showing the average arrival delay for Spirit Airline flight by month. SNS dot flight month, and in three component here SNS bar plot, flight index, and set important note. SN bar plot heat map. What next? Okay, then SNS bar plot here. With SNS bar, this tell the notebook that we want to create a bar chart. Remember the SNS refer to CPRON package as all the components that you use to create chart in this code, we start in this prefix. X is equal to flight data index. This determine what to use the horizontal axis. Okay, in this case we have to selected column that index is 0. First, we in your mind when you work with your data set. If you create the bar chart and what is the x index, what is the y index, what you plot the x and what is plot of y index, and why you plot and why you putting what why, this why is the important, because when you work with the data set, when because first we understand the data and clean the data, understand the data, then you work with the ML application. You apply the ML application on your data set and create the then you learn about the first API, then you learn about React.js and create the model. Heat map. We have one more plot and first is the heat map. You write the figure size here. Plot figure. Plot dot figure is the here is the figure size. Figure size right here is the 10.6. Okay. Then after that you write. Uh, then you write the title. It is the title. It is the heat map. How write? SNS dot heat map. Heat map. If you see about and write your note, then you remember in very well way. But just understand the index. Then here is the data. Data is the flight data. Flight data means it is the data set. And annote what? It is a true, right? X level. So what here, right? It is just as a heat map. It is a heat map. Okay. Here is a 5, is the 0, 5, 10, 15. When you ask about the ChatGPT, what is heat map? Why it is used? Then it is what answer? Heat map. Heat map is a visual chart. We know that they show data value using color instead of the numbers. Light color, low value, dark color, high value. Why heat map used for understand the pattern relation problem area. Main area find pattern trend. Okay. Correlation, dark color, website, app, analyze, image processing, and AI. Okay. Here it is the heat map. Average arrival time in 5. It is the 5 lowest point. Where is the 12 month, 11th month, and you just see about where is the lowest. Why is it low? Here is the 5, and then dark, then lowest, then it is the type. Okay. The relevant code to create the heat map is follow. It is now here and here talk about the understand as soon as the heat map. This tell the notebook that we create to heat map. It tell about the we create the we create the heat map. Then data do flight. This tell the notebook to tell entry flight data to create a heat map. Now and this tell about the which data set we create the heat map here, and NO2. This ensure that the values for each cell appear on the chart, and this ensure that each on the cell appear, not anything is missing. It is ensure that. Completed. Go for coding exercise. When you go for coding exercise, first go to session and start the session. Is very time taken for starting now, so we say about what you write scenario. In this exercise you will use your new knowledge to propose a solution to real world scenario. Okay, to success you will need to import data in Python, answer question using data that generate the bar chart and the heat map to understand the pattern in the data. Okay, scenario. You are here is the scenario. You are recently decided to create your very own video games, or you want to create a video games. Okay, as an avid reader, IGN game review, you hear about all of the most recent game release. Okay, recent game that are released. IGN, it is the website that are posting the games, and about all the most recent game release along with the ranking they have received from the expert, ranging from 0 is the disaster and 10 is the masterpiece. Okay, you are interested in the IGN reviews to guide to design of your upcoming game. Thankfully, someone has summarized the ranking in really useful CSV file that you can use. It did not get started with. Okay, why it is not started, I don't know. Okay, setup first is that it is important to set up. You go run the next or import the next setup. I want to full. Okay. So my session is not starting though. Yeah, session is started, and here is the setup. First it is the setup, then complete. After the question below give feedback, run the following. Okay, now you set up this. Now here is the load the data. Read the IGN data. IGN data use the platform column to level the row. IGN. Okay, fill the line view to read the file in the variable IGN data. In bar chart we how to load the data, how you load the data, understand here. pd dot read csv. Okay, pd dot read csv here. Okay, right, pd what here we learn about pd dot read csv, then write the this and the index column. What you write, right, it is the structure. Now go and here what is load the data. IGN data use the platform to column the level name. pd here add the read area read csv, and here we write the this IGN file path. Okay, copy out this and here paste out, and write the index column cul. Yes, and write here the platform. Okay, why it is perform some like that. You have perform copy and paste out and just correct. Okay, go for and review the data. We want to review the data. Use the Python code to print the entire data set. Okay, how to print the entire data set? Copy this variable, paste the code, and you'll see the whole data set. What is it? And a platform, the action, adventure, fighting, platform, puzzle, ripping. It is a game name, platform. Dreamcast, Game Boy Adventure, Game Boy Color, GameCube. Okay, it is a now is the action rating, action adventure rating, fighting rating, platform, puzzle, rapid racing, shooter, simultaneous sport, strategy. Okay, this data set you just print show the average score by printing. Or now go next. Fill line value. What is the highest average score received by PC game for any genre? For any genre, we want to. For any genre, what is the highest average score? What is the highest average score? Highest average score received by PC game. Highest average score by PC game. Highest average score, strategy, sport, scooter, racing. Highest average score, highest average for any genre. On highest average score, highest average score, highest average score for any genre. Okay. Okay, what is the highest average received by PC for any genre? Highest average score. Okay, uh, lowest average score. We want to average all of this. Means that average we want to what in all genre. Finding the average first. Finding the average and the maximum average. Okay, average score received. And we asked about the ChatGPT for a data set, many genre. uh, so we want to average reviews maximum. Here what question asks? Here question asks the what is the highest average score. We want to for a data set here many games genre available uh, uh, available. We want to average highest review any genre. What use here? Which theory use here? For your case, data is many genre. You want to average review. The theory explain categorical data, game genre, action, adjacent, numerical data, review score, rating. Go and here is the group by aggregation. Okay. Group by aggregation is the here is the group by. Okay, group by here genre review dot mean. Okay, here we also group by. Okay, we use here group by because here is a platform. Here, if you write the platform, then all data set here. Platform group by platform dot mean. Mean means the average score. So review. Okay, Dreamcast. How to do it? If you have the ChatGPT, is not your fault. It you learn about the ChatGPT. What is the third data? This is a row. Row is the platform. Column is the genre, and value is the average. It's a row is the column. Row is the platform. It is a platform. Okay. कहाँ गया भाई? It is a platform here. It is a platform. It is the reviews. It is the reviews. Okay. A row. A rows. PC. It is the platform. Okay. And columns is the genre, and that this means the average score has already been calculated for each genre. So main theory group wise aggregation pivot table. In a proper data science term, the table is created group by mean pivot. So conceptually group data by platform, group data by genre, calculate average. And the official theory name is the good. Why this theory? How this data created pandas? Okay, this here is a pivot table. It map code. You want not create a house perfect to analyze. So you analyze online here what he asks about is a data set. We ask about the this. Okay. Now what is the average score? So average score is the action adventure platform is RPG. And the highest score is if you are doing the pivot table LOC PC dot maximum. PC means here keyword pivot table. What right pivot table online theory action we compute the highest ever PC game score. Here what right? The what is the highest ever score? PC games. Oh, okay. PC games right here. PC games mean here Game Boy, PC games. So here is the strategy, sports, shooter, racing, puzzle, fighting, PC games. Flight PC games. Okay. PC games, pivot table, PC games. Action, adventure, and the average score of the PC game genre include the highest score is the action genre RPG. Okay. Here pivot table use. Why pivot table? What is this here use? And not understand the syntax. Text. Understand the data set. Understand, then write it in this way. You learn about more. The pivot table rearrange row. A pivot table is a way to rearrange raw data. So you summarize it using a row, column, value. Why do you need pivot table? Your raw data is the PC action, RPG, PC. Okay, many repeated rows are hard to compute. So pivot table, what to pivot table? So can you pivot is a summary start. If you don't pay the values is your review. Index platform. These lines you these lines a meaning and symbol what? Okay. How do it here? And high score is the here, right? 7.75993 here. If I write this here, pivot table are not defined. Okay, pivot table what will be the right here? Pivot table will be the why not use simply group by platform genre dot now is long last. Pivot table is a clean visual ready to and was ready for heat map. Okay, okay. Now pivot table. TF node TF node is not understand. So here non TF here is the IGN data. So if you write here this and paste it, what is the review? Review. Not here is the review such that index is the platform, column is the genre, not genre here. So I guess you cut up all of these things and write the high score. High score is here, right? What high score right here is the how we are do it. Yes, we have got hint. Use IGN to print enter data. After printing the data set, each row corresponding to different platform. Each genre is answered. The entire average score for each combination of genre and one. The entire content. If you write the IGN data set, IGN what here? IGN data. Okay, IGN data. For the if I ask the action. Okay, it's the action. Here action. Dot average I guess. एवरेज शीट होता है ना कुछ ना क्या होता है डॉट मीन होगा तो genre reviews dot mean है function. If you write the dot mean means here average I guess. So if you write here then you okay I go for then IGN action mean. Okay, and if I write this what answer here is a 6.00. Here what write the 7.75. What is the highest ever score received by the PC game for any genre? Okay, Here is the action game here, right? Okay, now want to write all of these things: action, adventure, fighting, platform, puzzle, RPG, simulation. I want to test this all of this data. Okay, mean, using the mean data set. I copy out. Okay, go. I want to copy and paste. Control Z. Copy, paste, paste. Okay. Now go for action. Now go for the action adventure. It is very difficult to know that what to do. I create here. Here is the IGN data set. I copy this data, write this dot info and the paste it. I write the action adventure action. After this here action adventure. Okay, copy paste it. Then is the adventure. Copy this and write the adventure. And it is the fighting. Copy this and write the fighting here. And then is the platformer. Copy this and write the platform. Sheet it. Fighting. Write the fighting. Now what? Platformer. Okay. Copy this. Copy platformer. And then here is the puzzle. Copy this. Puzzle. It is RPG. Copy it. Paste. Racing. Here it is the racing. Copy this. Racing and it is a shooter. Copy this. Paste shooter. It is the simulation. Copy this. Paste it. It is a sport. Copy this. Paste. And it is a strategy. Okay. Copy this and paste it. Okay. Now go for and okay. All of this improvement. Do it. And do it. And go. After the strategy, you write the all of those rules and now do it. Simultaneation. You have can do it. 7.15. What event here? Here is the action that print the okay, I don't know. Okay, here is the action adventure. Okay, first it is the action. Okay, why not don't it it is the action that is print this. Okay, now go for action adventure. Okay, now go for action adventure. Now then here is a 7.50. It is bigger than 7.50. Now we go for adventure. Okay, now go for adventure. It is mean adventure. Okay, adventure. Sorry bro. Adventure. So here is the 6 point is the lowest, and now is the fighting platformer razzle. If you check in this way, you understand the very well way. Fighting 6 point is very lowest. It is the platformer. 7.30 it is lowest. Now go for puzzle, paste it. What is answer? It is the 7, it is lowest. And go for RPG and paste here. Okay, RPG and 7.53 here, 957.53, but it is the lowest. 7.53 is not highest, it is RPG. Okay, and now RPG and action adventure. RPG is the greater than action adventure. Now okay, go to racing. Go for racing. Go for racing. Racing is the lowest. Shooter. Okay, go for shooter now. Paste here. So here what is it is the lowest. Now go for simulation. Okay, simulation data set, copy it and paste here. What here, 6 point is the lowest, and go for the sports. Okay, copy out and paste out sports. What answer, 6 point is the, and go for strategy. Okay, it is the last one. If it is not answer, then answer will be the, okay, I guess it is the highest, about 7.21. Okay, so 7.7, what is the 7.7? I don't know answer it, but here is the answer is the highest ever score received by the PC game for any genre, 7.75. So if I do it here, okay, uh, IGN.data here, I mean go here, IGN.data, and copy this data set here. Okay, and sorry, IGN.data mean here is the all data set mean here. So here is the highest, what is the 7.53. Here what, 7.75, but here is not 7.7, not any. Okay, and mean dot mean, if I do it, then 7.5, 7.650 is answer it, 7.7. How this possible, bro? I don't answer this question. Okay, so I just copy paste. I don't understand the high here. Max over the, what is the highest ever score received by the PC for any genre. Here is the something, one of the okay, next question. You just copy this and right here. I don't understand the, now I next I understand. Fill in the line below. On the PlayStation Vita platform, which genre is the lowest score? Please provide the name of the column. Put your answer. Action, adventure, boost game, simulation. Write it. And what I write here? Fill in the line below. On of the PlayStation Vita platform, which genre has the lowest average? Which genre has the lowest average score? Lowest average score. Genre. Lowest. Which genre is the lowest? If I ask for 6.70, it is not. Okay. So lowest, if I ask 6.76, 6 point, okay, so here 6.707490, see that it is bigger than, okay, so lowest is the action here, I guess, but here what here, right, simulation is the 6.9, it is the lowest average. I guess I do it in not better, yeah. Average, not mean. Mean dot mean 6.700 gender 6 point simulation write it here. Lowest average score. How to find the average score? How to find the average score? In pandas, I mean right here, I guess. Okay, write the simulation. I don't understand why write is the simulation here. Copy this and now answer this. And after printing that each row corresponding to the defined player, each genre has the entry average score for each combine of the genre and the platform. Uh, Contain the average score for each combination of the genre and platform. Each combination of genre and platform. 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 When you have updated the check genre and platform. I guess here use is the code by. You need to update the code, create the variable high code and okay. Here mean is the use here. Okay, go for next. I guess you are updated the online sample here is a pivot table, not use a pivot table here. Okay, go for your simulation, write the simulation and go for next. Which platform is the best? Okay, it is a question here. Which platform is the best? Since you can remember your favorite video game in the Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii, okay. Mario Kart Wii is the game. Mario Kart Wii game. Yeah, that is the game. Okay, it is the IGN website. And you since you can favorite video game has been Mario Kart Wii as a racing game released for 2008 and IGN agree with you. This is a great game. Their rating for this game is hoping 8.9 inspired by the success for this game. You are considering creating your very own racing game for the WWI platform. Okay. Part B, part 4. Okay. I did it after